That was scary to me, bro. Like straight up. Nah, bro. Hey, we get a package, bro. The Prime man, he better be ready, cuz. I'm coming to the door. Hey, put the package. Like, bro, I'm going to the door like I'm robbing his ass. And he giving me my package. Put the package right over there. Nigga, don't come to my door, nigga. I gotta take a picture. Bro, put the package right there, bro. Fam, bound where the dude where popping. Hey, man. So, I don't really react to my dog content, man. His name is, I think, Boys in the Hood TV. But, I reacted on this right here where these Chicago guys, they went in these people home, right? And they just killed everybody but the two babies. I know y'all probably heard the story or probably seen people react to it. And like I said, I reacted to it on my main channel, King Done React, so tap in over there. But I really couldn't find nobody to basically break it down, or I really didn't find nobody to like give me understanding and knowledge about why they even went into the home. So I saw Boys in the Hood TV. He's one of the people who actually covered one of the guys who did this. And I was like, well, maybe he gonna basically give us some intel and insight and some background information on like what kind of guy this was and things of that nature. So I had to tap into it. But y'all make sure y'all tap in on his channel, man. Boys in the Hood TV. Like I said, man, dope content creator. I've been watching him. I just never brought none of his content to my channel. But yeah, we might start reacting to some of his documentaries, man, over here on King Done Reacts too. And make sure y'all subbing up on this channel too. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? The comment section belong to y'all, so utilize it, man, for real. But hey, let's tap into this content, man. Go by Done if you're new, man. Y'all know what to do. Let's get it.
From the Boys in the Hood TV. Today we're going to be talking about a man named Alonzo Mingo, who's originally from Chicago, and he executed 3 people in front of their children in Minneapolis in 2024. Now, this entire murder was caught on tape at the victim's home. Alonzo Mingo is a resident of Minneapolis, but Alonzo Mingo was originally from Chicago, and he has an extensive criminal background.
That explains it all. I ain't gotta watch no more, cuz. Just knowing he from the rack, bro, that explains it all, bro. Like Chicago, bro, they breed them different, bro. They breed them different in the rack, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Shout out to the rack. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke with nobody from the rack. You did what I'm saying? I like Lil Durk and FBG Duck. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to both of them. So shout out to Chicago. But knowing that this man right here is originally from Chicago explains everything. Straight up.
Stemming all the way back from the time he lived in the Chicago area. Now, another man that's also involved in this murder robbery is Demetrius Shumpert. Now, Mingo and Demetrius both met back in Chicago, where they both resided at.
But you've known him all the way back to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Mingo, during his time in Chicago, he had a total of 5 felony convictions. One of the most serious charges that he had was in 2015 when he was arrested for attempted murder and also aggravated battery with the discharge of a firearm. Now, he would go to jail for the aggravated battery charge.
I mean, that's like 95% of guys who grew up in Chicago, right? And y'all probably like, dang, bro, why you on the rack like that? I'm just saying, bro, like, if you are a black male between the ages of 12 and 65, you probably have been charged with discharging a firearm in Chicago. Am I lying? You know what I'm saying? If you are a male between the age of 14 and 75, bro, you probably done got locked up for attempted murder in the rack. Straight up and down, bro. I'm not capping, bro. That's just how Chicago get down, bro. Like, it all makes sense now, bro. It makes so much sense, bro.
And eventually, he would be released out of prison on parole. But he would violate that charge in 2018 while in Minnesota. Mingo, along with a few other men, would be arrested at a BP gas station in which Mingo was accused of selling drugs. During the arrest, police would find a firearm which will come back stolen from Chicago, Illinois. Now, because Mingo's prior convictions, he is not allowed to own any form of firearm. This would lead to Mingo being sent back to prison, this time for 57 months. But eventually, in 2023, he would be out on a supervised release. And not long after being released, he would start working at UPS. But even with
there we go. Bro, man, y'all go tapping on that other reaction I did on my main channel. Because I was like, bro, how did they get these UPS uniforms? They look so real, bro. I was thinking, like, ain't no way Party City, like, no, they ain't giving them out like that. There we go. He worked at UPS, man. Hey, okay. Man, shout out Boys in the Hood TV, bro. He making it make a lot of sense, gang.
New start on life, Mingo never let go of the street life. And at some point in some time, only being out for a short while, he would find his way back into the dope game. And that's when he would cross paths with Mario Estrada.
There we go.
Mario Estrada had a history of drug convictions. One in Wisconsin for intent to sell cocaine, and another in Minnesota for fifth-degree drugs. And in the fall of 2023, Mario would be on the radar of authorities of suspected drug trafficking. And in October, Minnesota Ramsey County Violent Crime Enforcement would obtain a warrant and would have Mario under surveillance.
Search warrant. The court documents actually spelling out a months-long investigation into Estrada, who it turns out was being tracked by a violent crime task force for selling illegal narcotics. Detectives followed him across the Twin Cities and found evidence that both he and his wife, Shannon Youngworth, were sending money to Mexico. On January 24th, officers tracked Estrada's truck to a storage facility in Golden Valley and wondered whether that was a spot where he kept the drugs. As for that storage unit, here's what the officers say they found. Several bags of mushrooms, several bags of suspected marijuana, some bags filled with suspected meth, other bags filled with white powder.
Now, also that same
he was trapping.
Alonzo Mingo would quit his job at UPS. Now, it's unclear on how or why, but weeks later, Alonzo Mingo would obtain Mario Estrada's home address. Now, authorities do believe that Mario Estrada had an outstanding drug debt to an unknown party. And whether that was Mingo himself or that third party, Mingo was there to collect that drug debt.
Bro, that's crazy as hell, bro. Crazy thing is, I think you said that. You said you think somebody owed the cartel or somebody owed somebody some money because it seemed like it was a hit.
Yeah. Because he said, I just got to do my job.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy as hell, bro. They said this man owed an outstanding debt, and Mingo went to collect, bro. It's crazy, bro.
But Mingo would not go by himself. He and his friend from Chicago, Demetrius, and Demetrius' brother, Omari, would all get together and decide to go pay Mario a visit. Now, on Friday, January 26, 2024, Mario Estrada, his wife, Shannon Youngworth, and Mario's stepson, Alexander Reyes, were all inside their home with their two kids when there was a knock at the door. Outside was Alonzo Mingo, dressed up in his UPS outfit, holding an empty cardboard box. Now, when no one answered the door, Mingo would walk away. But that's when Reyes would head out the door and go outside to catch up to Mingo. On camera, you can see them having a brief conversation, and that's what Mingo...
But it's crazy as hell because, like, anybody would have opened up that door, gang. Like, it's crazy because, I'm being completely real with y'all, bro. Like, it's certain family that I know that if they knock on my door, bro, I'm probably not going to open the door. Or if I do open the door, I'm going to be scrapped up to the T, bro, ready to kill. Like, my family. I'm just being honest. Like, bro, nigga, what is you doing here, bro? How did you get my address, bro? Like, bro. Like, I'm calling, like, bro, do you know Uncle So-and-so is at my door? I'm finna nail him. But the UPS folk, we'll open the door for him. Because, like, you don't think, like, a UPS driver is trying to harm you, bro. Like, you thinking, like, they got a job to do and they gonna do it. You feel me, bro? Like, so... That was scary to me, bro. Like, straight up. Nah, bro. Hey, we get a packet, bro. The Prime, man, he better be ready, cuz. I'm coming to the door. Hey, put the package. Like, bro, I'm going to the door like I'm robbing his ass. And he giving me my package. Put the package right over there. Nigga, don't come to my door, nigga. I gotta take a picture. Bro, put the package right there, bro. Alright. Go ahead. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna get my package. You get the hell on. Like, straight up, like, bro, for real. Like, this was crazy to me, bro. Because they really look like real deal UPS workers, bro.
And Demetrius would pull out a gun and force their way into the house. Moments later, you would see Mari come running up with a ski mask on his face also. Now, as the men were inside the house, they would have sought Reyes. And Mingo was leading the charge. One of the first questions he would ask was, where was Reyes' mother's bedroom at? Now, inside the bedroom, you'll see his mother on her camera phone, and immediately she began to yell out to her husband that someone had a pistol on Reyes.
Tienen una pistola a mi hijo.
Dos morenos. She'll eventually get out of the bed, and that's when Mingo barges into the bedroom with Reyes demanding money from Jungworth. Now, I'm not sure if this door is connected to another room, but as you see in the video, Mingo forces both Reyes and his mother inside this area demanding money. He will also call out Mario by his name.
I know. Hey, Mario, Alberto. Come on with the money, man.
And this right here lets you know that this wasn't just some random house that they chose. Sure. This was a targeted attack. Now, while pleading for her life, somehow was able to call 911 and leave the line open.
911, this is emergency. Hello?
Afterwards, Mingo would then drag the mother, Jonesworth, into the living room, demanding the money. Now, in the kitchen area is Omari holding a gun to Mario Estrada. Now, it's hard to see what is going on off camera, but there seems to be some type of safe that the mother is pointing at, claiming that the money is inside of there. So eventually she opens it up, and you can hear Mingo being upset about how much money was inside there.
Oh, where is that? This ain't all. So I see I gotta figure out.
All the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
All we have.
But moments later, there's a gunshot coming from the kitchen.
People always ask me, Rob, how do you
That's
stay
crazy,
so positive?
man.
Mario Estrada is shot in the head by Amari Shumpert. Now, this is when the gunmen run into the kitchen to see what was going on. Now, while they do this, Shannon Jonesworth would run back to the bedroom, and Mingo would follow directly behind her. And inside the bedroom, as she could be heard crying out and screaming, Mingo will point the gun to the back of her head and shoot her. Heading back into the kitchen area, you can see the gunman scrambling inside of the kitchen. And moments later, one of the men shoot Reyes in the head. And they begin to go through the cabinet still looking for this money. But eventually, all three men would flee the scene. Now, because the 911 line was still open, officers would arrive moments later to find a horror scene. Once the officers begin their investigation, they will realize that the family had cameras all over the home, and they would obtain this footage. Also, they would be able to grab the license plate number off Alonzo's car from a nearby pole outside. And with the license plate number, the detectives will put out a bolo from Mingo's car, and at around 3
Man, that nigga drove his own car. This nigga, but oh my God. He drove his own car, gang. Okay.
Mingo will be pulled over by patrol officers and will be arrested. Officers would find Mingo's cell phone, which he attempted to toss out the car before being pulled over. Also, while searching the vehicle, officers would find a backpack which contained a brown UPS uniform and vest. Mingo will be charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. Weeks following Mingo's arrest, both brothers Amari and Demetrius would also be charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder. And by April of 2024, all 3 men will be indicted by a grand jury for these murders. It will be nearly a year before the trials will take place. And in fall of 2025, Alonzo Mingo will be the first up. And during Mingo's trial, it was revealed that forensics found DNA evidence from the cardboard box that Mingo was carrying that he accidentally left at the victim's home. And by the end of his trial, September 2025, Alonzo Mingo will be found guilty of multiple counts of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without the possibility of parole.
Man, you want to know something crazy, though? Like, somebody like this, man, he's a career criminal, bro. He shouldn't even been out on the street anyway, bro. Like the laws and, like, just, man, United States, bro, like, we so lax with criminals and laws. Like we'll let murderers back on the streets, bro. Rapists back on the streets, bro. Like it's nothing. Like, this man right here shouldn't have never been back on the streets, bro, with his criminal history, bro.
It will be Demetrius, and on November 19th, he will be found guilty of multiple counts of first-degree murder, and on December 12th of 2025, his brother Amari would also be found guilty on multiple counts of first-degree murder. Now, both brothers are still awaiting sentencing, and their sentencing is scheduled for early 2026. I'd like to thank everybody for tapping in, and I'll see y'all next time.
Man, shout out Boys in the Hood TV, man, for that, you know what I'm saying, that intel, that insight. And I ain't gonna count, like I said, man, me and my lady was talking, and she said that, she was like, it had to be a hit, or it had to be something going on, you feel me? And I'm not gonna say it was the cartel, because I don't want no smoke with nobody, but I think it did have something to do with that drug debt, and I believe they were gonna kill him anyway, you feel me, because that's what they were hired to do. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, I don't think they had to kill that woman, bro, and just leave those kids without a mom. But I don't think they had to kill the son. Like, just take out the daddy, bro, because that's probably who the cartel wanted. But okay, I'm saying that's probably whoever, that's probably what they wanted. They probably wanted the dad. But when you dealing in that drug business, man, and when you dealing in the streets, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just how it go, bro. And that lead me back to this. Every time I react to a documentary that got something to do with anything like this, bro, the street life is not a good life. You only gonna get two things out of it. Whether you trying to get some money, whether you robbing, whether you scamming, it don't matter, bro. You gonna either be dead or in jail when you talking about living in the streets, bro. So why not do the right thing first, bro? You feel me? Because even though this was a very tragic situation, bro, like the Mario guy, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they were getting money. They were balling, bro. You feel me? But then it began to be too much for him, and now look, it caused his two little babies. Now they gotta grow up without a family, and one of them, I know he gonna be old enough to understand that his whole family was killed right in front of him, bro. Right in front of him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's just like what happens when you in the streets, bro. That's why, bro, hey, man, I'm gonna make my living the honest way, man. I'm gonna make my living the honest way, man. I'm gonna get up and pray every day. I'm gonna go pray before I go to sleep, ask God to protect me and mine. You feel what I'm saying? Because evil is out there, and you ain't gotta be in the streets for evil to find you, bro. That's why I ask God to grant me protection every single day and night, bro. But the thing about it, when you in the streets, bro, it's guaranteed that it's gonna find you. That's just real. But I think these buffooneries and these cooneries, they got exactly what they deserve, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a sad situation, man. But hey, though, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, though, folk, in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub it up. Make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring it up, make sure y'all hit all, because I don't want y'all to miss none of the video, man. Mark life or no life. Mark will know, you know, I be coming. OTM, we getting it straight out the mud. I go by done. Comment, like, sub it up. Y'all know what to do. 3K by the day, 10K, we on the way to 100K play. Got my name on it. 2026 on the way, man. It's gonna be the best year of my life, and it also gonna be the best year of your life. But you gotta keep faith, and you gotta put that work in. You feel me? Until the next one, man. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe. I'ma catch y'all on the next video. Let's get it. Gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound.